Good.
All right.
The science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural survival.
They have represented me with the worst image, but I know without a doubt that it's because of your lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance. I Chelasway, I say, any country that use.
Hi, I'm your host tonight on What Matters at the Roundtable. Stanley West McPherson, July the 18th, 2017. Yes, almost, they're half of the month already. We on Pegasus and we're live on channel 13. You can call in tonight. You might have something to say, or you might want to get in on the discussion tonight. Area code 607-272-0319. But if you missed tonight, you can pick us up on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. or Thursday morning at 10:30 a.m. or Sunday at 3:30 p.m. But you can catch us live tonight. Or, guess what? You have an email. Hey, you can get your email going. We have people all around the world. We send emails to a direct link. But guess what? You can have a direct link as well. As Seneca, we send her a direct link from Turkey. Also, we send a direct link, okay, to Roy in India, all right? And we send direct links to Chase in Lebanon. So it don't matter where you at, we'll send you a direct link. Also, one of our crew members here, Irene, she's in London, and she gets a direct link. So guess what? You can get one as well. You could get it to your phone or your tablet, but wherever you can get it. So you know what? You want to have a direct link so you can get in touch and read and look at the program. You need to look at the program, read, and you need to see what we're doing, because guess what? We're not talking no more. So if you don't get it and it get past you, that's on you. Because we're not talking no more. Talk is over. It's time for action now. Also, I want to go to the shout outs. I want to go to Chela from the Bronx. She got chocolate models, 31 issues. And you can get her now on Spectrum. Yes, that's where we at. We're on Spectrum now. And so guess what? You can go there and guess what? She's featuring there. Go and get her. Okay? She also has CM Honeys from Chocolate Models as well. This is a DVD, an hour and 15 minutes, and it's on Spectrum. Okay, and she is truly a honey, and you can get her on Spectrum. She also has Straight Stunning magazine. This is issue number 45. And you can go on Spectrum and get her, okay? Also, she's dealing with the Looney Tunes on Saturday. Yes, she can be on a cereal box near you. The children, they run up early in the morning, run right to the tube, go watch the Looney Tune, forget all about breakfast. But guess what? She might be on a cereal box near you. We also have her in a DVD, and this is called sexyassladies.com. Yes, this is a DVD that came out in June, about 25 minutes. And guess what? You can get it on Spectrum. Yes, she's there. She also has Straight Stunning magazine 10th anniversary. Yes, this is her 10th year in this industry. This is a magazine that you can get it, and it's on Spectrum. So you go there and you go right there and you'll see all she's featuring. Straight Stunning Magazine, 10th anniversary, Chelasway, from the Bronx. We also have shout outs from Jackie. She's at Sally's now. We're trying to catch up with her, but she's on the move. We also have shout outs for Ashley. Yes, Ashley and her family. Also for Jean and Lorraine, all right, and Anna, because Anna is having a baby, so we wish her well. Also, for those that see us rounding about, you can get a shout out too. These women are from the mall. But guess what? We see you every day right here. And we can see you live with a direct link. Co-host here with me tonight, Milton Webb. Milton, how you doing?
All right, how you doing, Stan?
Good, good, good. Good, we just like to bring people up to speed just to let them know that this living wage is taking it to another level.
Oh, yeah.
And we already told people, get on the train. There's no more talking, you know, so you're gonna have to get a direct link. You have to get our show and see what we said, because we're not telling you this no more. After we told you, we're not telling you no more. It's action now. So if you want to hear what we said, you better get the shows and you better pick it up, because we're not talking no more. Oh, what did he say? Oh, no, it's too late. You should have been up on us when we were saying it, because now it's action time.
That's right.
You know, so we letting people know that now it's time, and this is 2017, okay? And we you know, this is the 7th month, and half of that, you know? So you can see that Wall Street is playing games. They stealing everybody's money, and, you know, they just, it's Wall Street, it's the brokers, you know, they doing all kind of things. Ain't nobody doing nothing. You know, the government throw them out the window because they a bunch of nonsense. You know, listen, you know, I had to get on guard about this, because I said, you sitting there watching these people do all this stuff and you ain't doing nothing, and you the king of kings, you know? And I'm saying, listen, you watching this stuff, you looking at this stuff happen. Nobody doing nothing, you know? It seems like justice is going, it is no justice. Judgment is going unpunished. You know, there ain't nobody getting a slap on the wrist, you know? But if somebody go knock off a bank or do this, put a manhunt out on for this guy. Oh, get him. Put an APB out on. Show him on television. But ain't nobody doing nothing to them, okay? They need to be putting them on TV. Wall Street, they need to be hanging their pictures up saying, they are robbing you. They are robbing you. But nobody doing nothing.
Well, you know, Stanley, the whole thing about it is, it's like, you got all these brokers out there, and they're telling you, well, you can invest your money into this, and you can invest your money into that, and you'll get a return of this, and you'll get a return. And, you know, things will go good for you for a little while. And then after a while, the bottom falls out. And everybody's broke but the broker. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now the broker ain't broke because he got your money.
Hey, thank you.
These people down in Wall Street, they just sitting down there. They don't get fat checks. They get fat money. Mm-hmm. And we're sitting up here letting them do all of this stuff. Well, we ain't letting them do it. They doing it. And there's nothing we can do to stop it at this present time. But when it comes right down to it, you know, sooner or later, their bottom is going to fall out.
Well, it's got to have to fall out, because I only got 3 words for them, and these are Hebrew words, and I'm going to let them have it, you know. And my thing is that, you know, this is the reason why this is happening, you know. This is because of, why? Because you sitting there, you watching them. Now, my thing is, I don't want to hear it later when you say, oh, you was helping. No, you wasn't helping nobody. You wasn't doing nothing. All you was doing was you was robbing from the poor. You keeping people in poverty, you know. All these investments, all of these brokers, and everybody is making it. These mutual funds, they got it, okay, and they doing good. But they're not telling the people, oh, that was your fund. That was your fund. That was your fund. That's not mine, that's yours. They're not telling people that.
No.
You know, and this is what they're doing. So they stealing people's money and making money off you, okay, while you sitting on the couch, broke, okay, in poverty. They got your name and they making money off you, you see? And that's why I tell people, don't give out your signatures, because that's where it's at. It's down there on Wall Street. Don't give out your credit, because if you got bad credit, guess where it's at? It's down there on Wall Street. They got it. That's where it's at.
Oh, yeah.
They making money off you, okay? Off your bad credit. That's where they at. So your investment, it ain't on the couch. Your investment is in someone else's hand.
Somebody else's pocket.
And in somebody else's pocket, and they shuffling off all that money. And you sitting on the couch and poor. And they making it. You see? But no one is telling you, and nobody ain't doing nothing about it. And the government knows about this. Believe me, the government knows, because now what they doing is trying to change the law, change the rules. They trying to change things, because they don't want to. When people start finding stuff out, they start hiding stuff. This is what they do. Don't forget, they've been doing this in the year back before we was all born, okay? So you already know that this is, the Bible said, whatever happens under the sun will continue to happen under the sun. Ain't nothing new under the sun. And this is what it is. So this is what they're doing. You know, I had to get on the King of Kings. You know, I had to sit there and talk with him, to discuss this. I told him, I'm mad about this. I'm mad about this because nobody is getting nothing, and you are the King of Kings, and you sitting there and watching these people do this. You watching them do this. You know that they're doing it, and no one is paying the price. You know, I don't want to hear that afterlife nonsense. I don't want to hear that. Right now, people are hungry. People are starving. You need to do something now. And I had to get on about that all last night. I'm glad you didn't call me back, because I was up 4 or 5 hours. I'm going at him. I'm like, no. You cannot do this, you know, because now you gonna make me say you're an unjust God, okay? Because you ain't doing nothing, you know. And my thing is, then open up the doors, let us do what we need to do.
Yep.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Move us out. We got to do some things. There's some things that got to be done. We going after these people, the CEO. We going after all of them, the managers.
Everybody.
You know, we going after everybody that's got all this money in their pocket. And we telling you, if you with us, then let's do it. But if you against us,
step out of the way.
Thank you. Just move on out the way. Going over there with Dagon. You know, you cut his head off. God cut his head off and his 2 hands. Okay? And he's in the corner. So I said, now the same God you didn't cut his hands and his head off, you gonna be right next to him if you don't do what you need to do. I know God. You need to do that. I know the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel. I don't know these other gods. I don't know all them phony gods. But I'm telling him, if you don't do the God that my friend Abraham, that you made a promise to, guess what? And you need to sit over there with the rest of them.
And take a peek.
And take a peek and watch us go to work, because we're going to be going to work at these guys.
Oh, yeah. We see, Stanley, the whole thing about it is these guys, they've been in power for so long, they don't think nobody can bring them down.
That's exactly.
You know,
exactly.
And I mean, every time somebody tries to bring them down, something happens. Mm-hmm. Something goes wrong. It's not that way. Or the judge will lean in their favor because.
Yes.
All right. See, so you got to sit there and you got to look at all that. So what we need to do is tie the judge's hands first.
Thank you.
Then take these people to court.
Thank you.
Then let them see exactly what it's like. You want to know what it's like to be poor? Check this out. You no longer have a condo. Check this out. You no longer have a Rolls Royce. Mm-hmm. Check this out. You got to get out here and go to the shelter.
That's right.
All right. Now you get ready to see what it's like. And a lot of people, when they make it, they forget.
Yeah. They forget. Yeah, they forget.
All right. Then you got the ones that make it and don't forget. Mm-hmm. All right. But then again, they're limited too.
And that my thing is, with the ones that made it, you ain't even asking them for nothing. You just asking them for, you know, maybe a point or something, or something you need to furnish something, to
right.
put something together. And, you know, they got a gag order. You know, they hush us, they scared.
Yeah,
you know, but yet they were pumping all of this nonsense from the beginning. But now you found out they scared.
Well,
The other people don't know they scared, but you know they scared.
Well, you see, Stanley, the whole thing about it is, you know, we ain't gonna mention no names, but people, they make it to the top, and they don't tell nobody, their brothers and sisters, how they did it.
Right.
They don't tell that next guy, well, you know, if you do this, you know, look, we can go get this book, you know, tell us how to flip houses, we can be a millionaire in 3 years. You know, okay? So it's like, you know, hey, wait a minute, but I can't tell you what's in the book.
Thank you. I need want you to buy the book.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
there's a propaganda in the book because why it's got to be 3 years. See what I'm saying?
They trying to tell you that's how long it take you to make $1 million.
Hey, thank you. And that's a lie.
Yeah, it is.
And that's a lie. Of course that's a lie. This is what I'm saying. People are not trying to help you. So my thing is, listen, when you see people try to keep you in poverty, people that's lying and stealing from you, telling you, just wait, by and by. Listen, you better run from them, okay? You better run from them. Get away from them.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care who they are. Whether bishop, I don't care who they are. Get away from them because they the one keeping you down, okay, in poverty. They want to fatten up their checks. They want to drive a nice car, but you can't drive nothing. You still walking. You still doing this. You need to get away from them, okay? And this is what we told God. We told him this. We ain't asking him nothing. We told him, listen, you need to do what it says in this word here. If you don't do it, then you with them, okay? And don't forget, I can bring charges against my own God because once I found out that he ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing in this word here, something is wrong with the God that I serve. I ain't gonna be serving him no more. I'm gonna be telling him, I'll take it from here, okay? So you need to do the same thing. Okay, and this is how I know because faith is action, it's work. You got to do something, and we have been doing a whole lot of stuff. And if things don't pay off, then guess what? Action is here. We did action. We have evidence. We have support. We have substance. We have things. People have called us liars because they thought we didn't even go to the legislature and talk.
That's right.
Until they saw us.
That's right.
Then they stopped calling us liars. They said, oh, them guys, oh, no, they was there. Oh, no, they ain't telling you no wrong. They ain't just like if we had a Wentwood, Como, we would have been liars. We didn't go with him.
We'd have definitely been liars.
We definitely been liars because he gave people $12.50, okay? And he got turmoil in New York City, the train stations. He can't even fix that. They crying on him. They ready to throw him out of office. Because down there, it's pandemic. It's crazy. You know, people, it's crazy. Millions of people waiting 2 and 3 hours for the train. Hey, people can get hurt. You know, that's crazy. I don't want to be in no subway that long, waiting on no train. And it's millions of people down here, and some of them is just one exit. If something happened, oh man, God forbid, people you know what they're going to do. They're going to rush and crowd and knock people down and people going to get hurt. That subway is crazy, okay? I've been there. I know about it. I lived in the Bronx. I know how those subways are. Guess what? I wouldn't want to be in there on a hot summer day, okay? And I know you don't want to either. But guess what? You better get your governor because he ain't doing nothing to help to fix that stuff. And if the enemy see that, oh boy, if he get wind of that, somebody's in trouble. So y'all better get on your governor. Because I told you he's a clown. So you need to get on that clown and tell him, go fix those subways. Fix that stuff. He's getting all that money. Don't y'all put him in office. So you need to put him to work now. Make him fix it. Don't let him sleep.
That's right.
Get on him. Stay on him. Because millions of people could get hurt in those subways. I've been there. I took the train. Going back and forth to work. I know what it takes. Going to Queen, taking the shuttle, take the 7 train, go over here, get the 4, then go get the 3. I did all that. So I know what you're going through. So my thing is, you better get on your governor about them, because when them trains go down, that's a wrap. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
So believe me, I seen the paper, I was like, oh no, I've been on that, I've been through that. Oh, no, we're not going through that no more. But this is what I'm telling you. this is your government. This is how they lie to you. They sit up high, and you down there low, in danger. Okay? This is what I'm telling you. Now you keep thinking that this is a game, and something break out, and you'll say Stanley was right all the while. We should have listened to her. But don't wait. You need to act now. Okay? Because I know the trains are still twisted. But this is what happened, though. These are the politicians that lie to people to get in office. This is what they do. Okay? They supposed to be working for you. They switch it around. They got us working for them. But they supposed to be working for us. That's what they swore in office, to work for the people, work for the public. Are they working for you? No, they're not. You see what I'm saying?
You know, not to change the subject or anything, we got a problem with a lot of young ladies that work and have food stamps and stuff like that down here in Tompkins County at DSS. I know a young lady who went down there and took all her information, social security number, her daughter's social security number, and they lost it. Not once, but twice. And now they want to put her on sanctions because they lost her paperwork. Somebody tell me how that worked. And then they took one girl off of, well, they didn't take her off, well, they might as well have took her off of food stamps. They broke her down to $45 a month. She has to work overtime just to make ends meet in the first place. All right? Just to pay bills. And this I know for a fact. And they lost her paperwork. Now they want to tell her that they want to break her food stamps down from whatever it was she was getting to $45 a month. And she has a child. That means she has to go out there with the money that she got to pay her bills with, all right, and her rent, and spend them to buy food. This is how they keep you in poverty. This is how they keep you down. Because if you got to take away from over here and put over here, this is going to be lacking. We ain't even paid what's in the middle yet.
And you know what? They're using food stamps as this, like it's some safety net.
Right.
You know, like this is some kind of cash money, and this is not no doggone cash. You can only do one thing and buy food. That's all you can do. That's all you can do with that. That's it.
And cold it down.
But they will make it as is some kind of cash, because you can bet if you get $1 million, they'll be looking for cash back. Okay?
Oh yeah.
Instead of food stamps back. You say, oh no, that was food stamps you gave me. No, that you owe us. So you want me to pay you in cash, but you gave me food stamps, but you want me to give you cash. You see what I'm saying? No, why can't I give you food stamps back? Huh? See, this is the double standard here. They want cash, but they want to keep you with the safety net, the food stamp, because they know it ain't going nowhere. Okay?
Right.
That's just paper, you know? And this is what they do to keep you in poverty, because food stamps ain't going to do but one thing, and that's get food. That's it.
That's it.
Okay? It's not going to get you a car. It's not going to get you to pay your rent. It's not going to do none of that.
Nope.
You know? But this is how they keep people in poverty, by using things, by saying, this is safe net. Oh, we got 100,000 people, or we got 2 million people, or we got 575 million people on food stamps. You know, and that ain't that, and they making that like that's proud to say. Oh, we got 575,000 people on food stamps. That ain't nothing proud to say. Where's the people's money at? Where's the jobs at?
Right.
But this is what they do to people, you know. But look, my time is up, and you know, when we get into it, you can see what we do. We go right straight to it. So I want to come back to the shout outs quickly. We got Chelasway. We got her on Straight, Stunning Magazine. She's 10th anniversary. And guess what? She's on Spectrum. And you can go and get her. She also has a DVD out And this is sexyassladies.com, 25 minutes. She's on Spectrum. Yes, and you can get that as well. She also has Saturday morning. She do the Saturday morning with the children, cartoons. Guess what? Breakfast. And she can be on, guess what? A cereal box near you. Chela from the Bronx. Straight Stunning. She's got issue number 45. And you can also get that on Spectrum. She has, this is CM Honeys. And this is an hour and 15 minutes. This is a DVD. And guess what? You can have it. But you can't get it from me. You go to Spectrum and you can get it. And she truly is a honey. And this is from Chocolate Models. They also featuring 31 issues of Chelasway from the Bronx. And you can get that on Spectrum. And we also have Jackie from Sally's, Ashley, Jean, Lorraine, and Anna. Anna's having a baby, so we wish her well for that. And we could give you a shout out and give you, guess what? Direct link as well. This is from Stanley and Milton from, guess what Matters at the Roundtable. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. Can you see from what here? Too much blood I run. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a use. Take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Up the gun and make we farm up the ground. Can you see from what here? Too much blood I run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a use. Take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Up the gun and make we farm up the ground. Can you see from what here? Too much blood I run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground.